Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maximo and I'm here finally checking out a VR game because as it turns out getting VR to work on the Elgato is a massive pain in the ass that requires you to unplug it and put it back in a couple of times. But anyway, this is Superhot VR. I know I said I was going to do Doom, but I wanted something a little simpler just to be my first one, just as a test of everything, make sure it all works and all that. And I've been playing this for a couple of days, so... well, not a couple of days, a couple of hours. So, let's get right on into it. There's not actually much of a menu, at least at this point in the game. I'm aware there's a couple of survival challenges you unlock at the very end, but other than that, it's basically just a straight shot, no menus or anything. So, it's actually kind of convenient, because it means we can just grab this disc, and I have a green line floating in front of my eyes. Oh, it wants me to put it in my head this time, okay. There we go. Mind is software, as they say. The entire game has this massively weird story about basically how everything is real and not real. The mind is software, bodies are disposable. And then you get to the actual gameplay, which starts like this. It's nice because you get a bunch of time to decide what you want to do. So you can just take a breather, you know, relax a little bit, or you can just grab whatever weapon is flying in front of you and get straight to it. So this is Superhot. Superhot is a very unusual game, even for regular games, because... I just got shot in the face. Because the way Superhot works is that time only moves when you move. So as you can see, nothing's happening because I'm barely moving. And that means I have time to think about what I want to do. However, one shot and you die. Which is really unfortunate because not dying at this point means I have to rely on bloody throwing things. The controls in this game are very simple. You have both your hands, and both your hands can pick up weapons and throw weapons. To pick up weapons, you just use the T button. Oh, come on, really? To pick up weapons, you just use the T button, which is the trigger underneath the move controllers. You need two moves to play this, by the way. Nothing else will work. At least I don't think the aim controller would work, because you need both hands in this game. But anyway. You do also have the move buttons on top of the controllers. That's how you drop things. My vision is going a bit weird because the lighting in this room isn't particularly great. Let me reset my position and see if that helps a little bit. Probably won't help much, but anyway. There is also a secondary move you have available. If you're not holding anything and press both the triggers and both the move buttons at the same time, you get the ability to blow someone's mind from long distance. Which is a fantastic way of taking out that one last dude who's pissing you off, but you can only do it every few seconds. So, that's a thing. Movement in this game is also quite important. Not only does it let you grab stuff, but as you saw there, you can basically just bullet time dodge bullets as they're coming in. You can dodge entire shotgun blasts this way, which is absolutely ridiculous when you pull it off. I need that other shotgun, but I also need to avoid that guy's bullet. Got it. Come on. Gotcha! There is no game that makes you feel like you're in the Matrix more than Superhot, and Superhot VR just brings this up to 13 out of 10, because, Jesus Christ, the fact that you can actually physically dodge out of the way of bullets by moving your head and therefore your body, which doesn't actually exist in this, but whatever, is absolutely glorious. And there was a guy right there. Here's one of my major problems with the game, though. Instead of starting back at the level that you were on when you died, you go all the way back to the beginning of the segment. And there have been one or two parts of the game where I've been absolutely stuck because of another major issue the game has, and that's the throwing. The throwing in this game is, if you couldn't tell, rather inaccurate. We'll put it that way. It reminds me of how I used to throw back in bloody high school, because nobody ever taught me how to throw properly. But in this game, it's even worse, because your arc of your throw is determined by when you press the throw button on the move. It is surprisingly easy to fuck it up, as you can see. It's really quite annoying. Kind of means you have to find other ways around levels where they expect you to throw stuff just because throwing doesn't work properly half the time. Which kind of sucks. Almost had the bastard. I really do wish the throwing worked better. I don't know if it's because my controls are off or if it's because the game itself is off. But either way, it's worth noting. Also, you can see that I'm kind of having control issues, but that's probably because I'm really not capable of stepping that much further backwards. I'm just going to check my play space around here. I've got a little bit more room to stand backwards, so I'll just reset my position again and get my hands back. We'll see how that works. You can also do things like use the hammer and, like, weapons to block bullets. You can even block bullets by shooting other bullets, which is kind of stupid when you think about it. But it actually works pretty well. And thankfully, while you don't have to throw stuff, at least in most of the things, you've got all the tools you need to be successful in killing all the dudes normally. I just wish it was something that was fixed, because being able to throw things in this game is a very important thing, because if you hit an enemy with it, obviously they die. Damn it, just missed the dodge. Right. But, with that said though, Jesus Christ, it's satisfying when you get on a good run in this game, which I am most certainly not doing right now. Because I just got shot in the face. It's... oh god, I missed him by that much. Cunt! Right, let's try that again. Different idea. Use that. Get the gun, and shoot him before he can fire that. Gotcha. It is super satisfying to get on a good run of this game. You do also have a melee attack if you're curious. That's kind of dumb. But, since I can blow his mind, grab his gun, and then immediately duck to avoid that shotgun blast. Fuck yeah. The game also has a lot of interesting fuck you. Fuck you bastard so much. The game's got a lot of interesting situations to work with. Because there's an absolute ton of just levels and level types that all have... oh, please tell me I just shot him in the foot. Yes! The game has a ton of different levels and level types, so you never know exactly what you're going to be walking into next time you start a level. Which is great, and all the better when you can finish a level the first time you come into it, because you just had the best reflexes imaginable. It's super satisfying. Fucking hell, it was right in front of me and I missed it. It's so weird when you get shot in this game too, because the PSVR actually does depth pretty well, so you do actually see the bullet more or less coming at you. And getting shot in the face comes with a really loud sound that just... It definitely does... Well, definitely doesn't make it feel like you're being shot, but it certainly startles you in the way that you would expect if you get shot by someone. Or something. I actually hit a throw for once, holy shit. Thankfully in this game... tried to blow his mind, but time goes really fast when you're trying to blow someone's mind, so you need to be really quick on the trigger for that one. Just trying to get this shotgun over to me before I die. There we go. Yeah, baby. The game is also... Well, I'm not going to call it fair. It's very hard. But it's also quite fair in that at least you can't die after all the dudes are dead. It will immediately move you on to the next area if you... It will immediately move you on to the next area if... If you kill the dudes. Well, it won't move you on immediately. There are some levels that take advantage of the fact that you need to grab this big floating triangle to continue. But if all the dudes are dead, all the bullets disappear along with them. So, it's not an absolute dick. But, with that said, it is certainly partially a dick. I'm resetting my position again because I'm pretty sure I just touched my bed. I don't have that much room to play this. I really do wish I had more. Alright, get down, grab everything, shoot him. Shoot him too, but, well, that failed miserably. Thanks for the free guns, fellas. Oh, you've got to be kidding me! Damn! Destroy the pyramid? Okay. Don't know what that means, but it's super hot. Probably something crazy.
You did well.
Ooh. That door just opened right in my face.
Collect your reward.
Well, I can only assume it wants me to do this.
Super hot. Super hot. Super hot.
It moves with me. It's very weird. But anyway. What do these discs do? Don't die. Endless, endless, endless. Super hot. Headshots only. Hardcore. Right, so I assume these discs are the special levels you unlock once you've beaten the game. So let's give one of these a shot, shall we? Please put on your headset. Absolutely. Right. Give it a try. Raise your hands. This game does actually have, like, some sort of melee combat. Like, you can see that you can punch dudes here. A melee combat game in PSVR would be fantastic. You kidding me? Oh well. Concrete security, you say? Thankfully, I can use this to, well, block one bullet. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Damn it! There's also the neat graphical style we got going on. Like, as you can see, the game is very visually fancy. Fantastic little, very... What's the word I'm looking for? It's very... You're very capable of telling what's an enemy and what's an ally just by looking at it. And of course it all looks great and runs really well as well. Just as a general rule. Ah, fucking asshole. Right. Let's go back and try just one more thing before we call this video off. Also, the sound. The sound is marvelous. It's got directional sound, and it's pretty good directional sound, so you know where stuff is coming from, for the most part anyway. Let's not do headshots only. Let's do don't die instead. That would be much better. Because I can't hit shit. No death challenge, you say? Please put on the headset. I just knocked the headset, by the way. The headset is very annoying to deal with sometimes, because you hit yourself with it. But yeah, I like Superhot VR. Really good shit. Yoink. It's a fantastic little time. It's a great conversion of the idea. Can't believe I missed that. Can't believe I missed that. I am screwed. Because for some reason he gets more than one bullet and I don't. And, you know, I can't throw. But yeah, it's a great conversion of the Superhot idea. The levels are fun, the challenge is fun, and it's just fantastic. That's really all it is. I am enjoying this game quite a lot. I'll have to come back and play some of the extra challenges sometime. There's all my achievements up on the wall there. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, that's it from me. I hope this actually recorded, because if it didn't, I'm going to look like a bloody fool. So, this has been Blue Maxima, and I will see you all next time.